Military veterans who say they have firsthand accounts of UFOs will testify this morning amid questions over whether the government is hiding extraterrestrial information from the public. Air Force officer David Grush is one of the witnesses. He says he became a whistleblower following concerning reports from multiple esteemed and credentialed current and former military and intel community individuals that the U.S. government is operating with secrecy above congressional oversight with regards to UAPs. UAPs are what you and I refer to as UFOs. Congressman Tim Burchett is going to be in the hearing today and joins us now. Congressman, let us start with what I call the existential question. By the end of today's hearing, will we know if we are alone in this universe?
Well, that's a good question. What the committee won't be, we're not going to bring in a UFO or a little saucer or a little green man. What we've got is three patriotic Americans who have come forth at great risk of their own, and their credentials are beyond reproach. I think we will. I think these gentlemen will lay out a pretty good case for that. You know, there's a lot of video that's out right now, the Tic Tac video, which is, it's not TikTok, it's Tic Tac like the candy. One of the gentlemen that was involved in the filming of that will be there, and actually was chasing one of the UFOs in those things. You know, the funny thing is that the Pentagon says they don't exist, yet, you know, I proposed legislation and the FAA reauthorization that just says if pilots, commercial pilots, have a sighting, that they make a report to the FAA, that it would be made to Congress. Well, that was blocked. That bill was blocked by the allegedly the intelligence community, whoever that is. You know, I don't know if that's military intelligence, but that's sort of like congressional ethics. I really don't think it exists very much.
So why do you think that is, and what other questions do you want answered today?
I think there's a great deal of arrogance. Why aren't they releasing the Kennedy files on the assassination? It's 60 years ago. You know, no one's even alive. There's an arrogance, and also there's a monetary gain in this thing. Imagine if we had some craft that we're seeing, that you saw the pictures of, has no heat signature, can travel at incredible speeds that we're not capable of, can make turns and things like that. Yet, what would that do to our energy sector? You know, the Pentagon would go out of business because we wouldn't need to be in all these worthless wars overseas over oil. We could heat our houses in the winter and cool them in the summer. It would just be incredible. And yet those things seem to be getting suppressed. Yet they claim they don't exist, but yet there they are, and they spend a whole heck of a lot of time fighting it. You know, the Pentagon loses over $1 billion a year in their audits, and yet I seem to be the only one raising that issue. And, you know, the Pentagon is right now basically a bunch of war pimps. That's what they're pushing. They push war. Their business is war, and it's good. And now they're trying to get additional dollars to study this issue. They don't need any more dollars. We just need transparency. Just open up the files, let the American public decide, and dadgummit, we'll figure it out ourselves. We don't need their arrogance overseeing us.
Yeah, that seems to be the key thing with all of this, transparency. Like, we pay the government our taxpayer dollars. They work for us. I understand there could be some national security reasons why we can't give all the information. But to your point, give us something. 10 more seconds to you to take us home, Congressman.
Yes, sir. Well, Representative Luna, myself, and Representative Gates went down to Florida, Eglin. We're told we were going to get to view some things, talk to some pilots. We were basically turned away. The military is running this show. When the military tells Congress what to do, we've got a real problem in this country, and we've got a real problem. We're over the target. Let's get to the bottom of it. Today is just the start of it. It's not the ending. It won't be any final thing. But I believe we're going to start having some field hearings where we won't have this objection from the big boys.
We will be watching. Literally all of America, all of the world will be watching to find out what you guys come up with today. We're watching. Congressman Tim Burchett, thank you.